Here with head men's basketball coach David Greer after a couple close losses this past week at home, finally after an 8-game road trip. Let's recap those games. Davenport, great program, regular season champs last year, played them close, and then 18th ranked Grand Valley State on Saturday. Both were close, like I said. What were you pleased with, and what needs more work as you continue through the season?
Really, I was pleased with our effort because both games, we got down double digits and fought our way back. And with 2 minutes to go, both games were a one-possession game. So I thought our guys showed a lot of heart in getting back into the game. Was not pleased with our rebounding. I thought we really struggled on the defensive boards, gave up a lot of offensive opportunities that got turned into baskets. And again, we had some careless turnovers, and turnovers are not a bad thing if they go out of bounds and you get a chance to set your defense. But we had some breakaways, and certainly we struggled to get those baskets back.
And especially shorthanded as we talked about without Kareem and a few other players. But you had guys step up. You had Keelan play more minutes than he's been playing, and then LJ DeWolf was kind of the story of the week, kind of a feel-good story coming off the bench. And I mean, we knew he could shoot, but doing it in a game is another thing.
I was really impressed with that. The thing I told the team, I said, LJ, for a guy that hadn't played a whole lot, and he actually looked like he belonged out there. Like you said, we knew he could shoot the basketball, but LJ was in the right spots on defense, and certainly you got to account for him on offense, and he did a good job and made some big baskets, and certainly those minutes are going to increase.
Another highlight: Braylon Neely really on a tear. Had the after official review of the stats at Northern Michigan, had a triple double. Flirted with both of the in both the games with the triple double, really filling up the stat sheet. We knew the scoring, we knew the passing, but the rebounding has been there too.
We've really been impressed with his rebounding, and he goes back in there, he picks up a lot of loose rebounds. We got to get a couple other guys to step up their rebounding efforts, but Braylon has been as advertised. He's playing a lot of minutes, and and it really hurts him in the latter parts of the game, because he's really exhausted, and he starts to cramp up a little bit. But really pleased with his effort, and he's certainly got to keep playing at that pace. I thought against Grand Valley he did a great job of attacking the basket and making his other teammates better, and not settling for the step back three. And when he does that, he's pretty much unguardable.
There's a quick 2-game homestand. We're back on the road at Parkside and at Purdue Northwest. Both teams have shown the ability to play with teams. Talk about those two opponents and maybe a few keys on Thursday and Saturday.
Well, really different contrasting styles. Parkside will be a lot like Grand Valley. They're big, physical, good rebounding team. They run your standard motion with good shooters, and Purdue Northwest will play more up and down like a Davenport, and they'll really put pressure on you with the three-pointer, and they'll mix up defenses. And both of those teams, like I said, are really good at home, and we just got to make sure that we're ready to play. And we've been on the road, so this is nothing new, and we just got to manage our guys' minutes, I think. And with the rotation, and not sure if Kareem will be ready to play, it's important that we have some left for down the stretch. And I thought both games here at home we had to expend too much energy and struggle down the stretch.